The problem isn't that the voters lacked information, it's that the 3 ballet girls and she lived happily ever after shirt voters don't have the authority to choose the president. I got a top secret clearance just to be able to cook on. This guy has the keys to the nukes. I had a full FBI background check just to do basic level support for a dispatch station for a local PD. They went so far back as to my weed arrest when I was 16. And I was automatically disqualified for not disclosing that information. I was blown away. Sounds kinda like Iran's system. I am pretty sure lots of boys can totally ignore this. Also, 0% chance Fox will talk about this. Kamala Harris brought it up in the VP debates too. Sadly, it was one of the more overlooked moments. Nobody who has been paying attention at all is unaware that Trump has enormous debts, and enormous debts are a national security risk. Anybody who didn't have their head up their 3 ballet girls and she lived happily ever after shirt ass back when he was even talking about running in this election knew the guy was a money laundering fraudster. Just finished watching a coked up Eric Trump on ABC this morning trying to defend this. Of course, it was verbal diarrhea. 3 ballet girls and she lived happily ever after shirt, tank top, V-neck, sweatshirt and hoodie, V-neck, hoodie, sweatshirt, tank top. I hate these we can't just ignore 3 ballet girls and she lived happily ever after shirt headlines. We're not ignoring anything. Everything is just so stacked for Trump right now that he's basically untouchable. So what are we supposed to do about it besides vote? Republicans and cons are ignoring it. That's who it is referring to. And it's the media's job to tell us this stuff and the media's job to make sure we don't ignore it. Enough with the judge prefaces to the headlines. Donate as much as you can to the and also any close Senate races. He won't be able to cheat his way out of a landslide loss. I can't get a job until the company runs a 3 ballet girls and she lived happily ever after shirt credit check on me, because I might be a risk hire if I am in major debt. But the president of the USA can just be in debt to the mafia, Russians, and his next door neighbor and be in a position to sacrifices for him. I can't get a job until the company runs a credit check on me because I might be a risk hire if I am in major debt. But the president of the 3 ballet girls and she lived happily ever after shirt USA can just be in debt to the mafia, Russians, and his next door neighbor and be in a position to sacrifices for him. There are lots of people in power whose finances need to be examined. Other products.